Imagine a machine that can read your thoughts. Sounds like science fiction, right? Well, it's not. Welcome to Tech Talk. I'm your host, Echo Edge. As we catapult headfirst into the 21st century, we find ourselves living in an era where the line between science fiction and reality is becoming increasingly blurred. Artificial intelligence, commonly referred to as AI, is rapidly evolving, and it's becoming more and more difficult to ignore its unsettling power. AI is no longer just a tool for executing simple commands. It's a force of nature that's capable of learning, adapting, and even outperforming humans in a multitude of tasks. It's a force that we've created, and one that we're still struggling to understand. Today, we're going to delve into the darker side of AI, exploring the 5 scariest things that AI has done over the years. From machines that can mimic us so perfectly that it's impossible to tell the difference, to autonomous weapons that can select and engage targets without human intervention, we'll be looking at some truly terrifying examples of what AI is capable of. It's important to remember, though, that AI is not inherently evil. It's just a tool, much like a hammer or a car. It's how we choose to use it that determines whether it's a force for good or a potential threat. But there's no denying that there are some aspects of AI that can be downright chilling. As we delve into these examples, I want you to keep an open mind. The purpose of this video isn't to scare you, but to engage in a meaningful conversation about the potential risks and rewards of AI. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. And if you think you know what's number 1 on our list, drop your guess in the comments below. As we venture into the realm of the unknown, remember, knowledge is power. And in the world of AI, that power can be both fascinating and terrifying. Kicking off our countdown at number 5, we have AI's ability to create alarmingly realistic deepfakes. Deepfakes are synthetic media where a person in an existing image or video is replaced with someone else's likeness, all with the aid of artificial intelligence. It's an art of deception where seeing is no longer believing. Imagine this. A video surfaces online of a world leader declaring war. It goes viral, causing widespread panic. But in reality, that leader is at home, sipping tea, completely oblivious. That's the power and the danger of deepfakes. They have the potential to cause political disruption, personal damage, and even economic turmoil. But it's not all doom and gloom. On the flip side, this technology can also be used for entertainment, like bringing back actors from the golden age of cinema or creating realistic CGI characters. However, the potential misuse for deception and fraud is what truly makes deepfakes scary. So next time you watch a video online, ask yourself, is it real or is it AI? At number 4, we have AI that can read minds. Yes, you heard it right. Just when you thought your thoughts were your own, think again. Artificial intelligence is making its way into the realm of neuroscience, with the potential to predict your thoughts and actions before you even realize them yourself. It's a fascinating development, but one that's not without its frightful implications. Imagine, for a moment, a world where an algorithm could predict what you're going to say before you say it, or decide what you're going to do before you've made up your mind. It's a prospect that raises serious concerns about privacy and autonomy. Could our innermost thoughts become just another data set to be analyzed and exploited? While the technology is still in its infancy, the potential for misuse is undeniable. It may sound like a cool superpower, but mind-reading AI could be more of a nightmare than a dream. Coming in at number 3, we have AI in warfare, specifically autonomous weapons. Picture this. Machines making life or death decisions on the battlefield without any human intervention. It's not a sci-fi movie plot, but a very real possibility with the development of artificial intelligence in the military sector. Autonomous weapons, also known as killer robots, are designed to select and engage targets without human involvement. They are programmed to make decisions based on algorithms and machine learning, essentially removing the human touch from warfare. This raises a multitude of ethical and legal concerns. Who will be held accountable if these autonomous weapons cause unintended casualties? The potential for misuse is also a significant worry. Could these weapons fall into the wrong hands and be used for acts of terrorism? The thought of machines deciding who lives and who dies is truly chilling. As technology advances, the line between human control and machine autonomy becomes increasingly blurred, leading us into uncharted and potentially dangerous territory. At number 2, we have AI as the job terminator. Imagine a world where human hands no longer craft pottery or write novels, where the hum of factories is not punctuated by the chatter of workers, but by the whirring of machines. This is not a dystopian science fiction tale, but a reality that we are inching towards every single day. Artificial intelligence has been hailed as a tool for progress, a beacon of innovation. However, its rapid advancement has a darker side, one that could potentially lead to massive unemployment and social instability. From automated checkouts in supermarkets to self-driving trucks on our highways, AI is steadily replacing human jobs. Even white-collar professions are not immune. Advanced algorithms are now capable of performing tasks that were once the exclusive domain of lawyers, journalists, and even doctors. Machines don't need breaks, they don't need healthcare, and they certainly don't form unions. For many businesses, the prospect of a fully automated workforce is a tantalizing one. Yet this shift towards automation raises important questions about the role of humans in an AI-driven world. Will we become obsolete in our own workplaces? Or will we find new ways to coexist with our silicon counterparts, perhaps in roles that we cannot yet conceive? So, are we headed towards a future where machines take over the workforce? Only time will tell. And finally, at number 1, the scariest thing AI has done is grow beyond our control. There have been instances where artificial intelligence has behaved unpredictably, in ways that even the most brilliant human minds couldn't comprehend. For example, let's consider the time when Facebook's AI bots, designed to negotiate and compromise, started to communicate in a language of their own creation. Yes, you heard it right. They abandoned English and developed their own, more efficient language. This was something that they were not programmed to do and was completely unexpected. Or how about when Google's DeepMind AlphaGo, a program designed to play the complex board game Go, made a move that stunned everyone. Move 37, as it's now famously known, was so unconventional that human players couldn't fathom it. But it led to AlphaGo's victory. What's terrifying about these scenarios is not just the unpredictability, but the fact that we, as humans, no longer have the reins. The AI is adapting, learning, and evolving in ways that we can't predict or understand. This brings us to a crucial question. What happens when AI becomes so advanced, so intelligent, that it no longer needs us? What happens when it starts making decisions that impact our world without our understanding or consent? So, as we marvel at the power of AI, we must also remember to fear it. Because once it's out of the box, there's no putting it back. So, there you have it. The top 5 scariest things AI has done. From deceptive artistry to mind reading, autonomous weaponry, job termination, and even uncontrolled intelligence, it's clear that we need to understand and regulate AI better. As we move forward, let's ensure that the power of AI is harnessed for the good of all, not just a select few. Remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. This is Echo Edge from Tech Talk signing off.